I just got my brows microbladed. I have arches in my brows. Yay! Hello Starlets, I'm Sarah from Everyday Starlet. Welcome to my channel. I make videos to inspire you to be the best version of yourself and live your dreams. So if you want to be an Everyday Starlet, be sure you hit that subscribe button and be sure you hit the notification bell so you never miss one of my videos. I'm here in Leominster, Massachusetts, and I just got my brows microbladed here at Brows Inc. Brows Inc. is owned by Donna, who is just so lovely and so wonderful, and she contacted me on social media. We have a mutual friend actually, and she got in touch with me, heard about my YouTube channel, and wanted me to come here, get my brows microbladed so I could film it and share it with you guys. I think I'm actually going to film within the next few days. I'm gonna vlog it, kind of like my experience, how it's going. So if you want to see my final thoughts and the whole process of the microblading experience, then be sure you stay tuned to the end of the video. But if you want to see how I got my brows microbladed today, then just keep watching. How unbelievably cute are these pink tables? I'm dying. This is the room where they do the training. Hello. And then this is the room where the magic happens. There's not usually a camera there. That's my camera setup. Yeah, this is where the magic happens. So these are my brows. I showed up made up with all my makeup on so she could see how I usually do my brows. So this is my brows with makeup on beforehand.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a midline, and I never do it right from the center of the nose because everybody's noses are just a little off at different times. So if I lay it to the left side of the midpoint, then I get a really straight line. And then when you come up against, you know, you put it up against the nostril and then just slide it down. And then underneath the tip of the nose is where I then do, and you look straight at me, you got that down, thank you. Okay, and then again, right along the outside edge of the eye. Okay, so if you look at your brow right now, it's a little short on the tail end, but you know that's why we're microblading today.
Right. So I think I've heard that like the tails of your brows actually get thinner as you get older.
They do. Hormonally,
anyway, yeah.
You lose a lot of brow hair. And then
I've got a lot of hormones.
And there's a lot of variables. It's not just, it could be diet, stress.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing here is this is an eyebrow ruler, and so I'm measuring vertically and then using the horizontal to make sure that it's even. So this way, it's my cheat sheet.
I don't know why this looks so freaky to me.
Looks like a sci-fi movie.
All right, now I'm all marked up here. This kind of reminds me of, you know that episode of Sex and the City where Samantha goes to the plastic surgeon. He's like, we could just do a little bit of this and do a little bit of that. And
she's like,
oh my God, I'm all marked up. What? That's what it reminds me of. This is where we know where to start, and we know where the center is. We know where to start the brow. We know where the arch should be, and we know where to end the brow.
Tail. So we call this the bulb, the front, the arch, and the tail. And now I'm going to draw the brows.
Ah, okay, the bulb. So because it's kind of like a hair follicle. Yep. Like the bulb in the front, and then the tail. Okay,
exactly.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, the bulb in the front.
Hairdresser geek right here. Okay, I did not realize how like uneven my brows actually were. Like, look how far back. Like, this is why you should not give a teenager tweezers, because I would go at my brows separating them for so long. Like, see where that one is and see where this one is. Like, what? What was I thinking? This is getting serious now. I've got a lunch lady hat on. I've got numbing cream and plastic on my face. Sexiness is off the charts right now. Cool.
Yeah. They're
it's like very fine
acupuncture needles.
Oh,
that's what they are. There's no blade involved. Whoever came up with that terminology, it was had to be an interpretation of way off.
Yeah, that's so like, I mean, the camera's not gonna pick it up, but yeah, that's like a bunch of little teeny tiny needles all in a row. That is so cool.
The skin with the edges of the blade in order to break the skin. Okay. This is a secondary numbing gel, which the angels sing with this. And then I'll work so many strokes on the first one and then go over to the left one and do that. We don't want to use a lot of pigment on the blade. What we're doing is we're depositing the pigment into the second layer of skin, which is called the dermal layer, but it's at the top of the dermal layer called basal layer. So that's where our sweet spot is. It's considered permanent because any time we deposit tattoo or pigment into the skin, it's a tattoo is permanent. The reason that it's considered semi is because we exfoliate our skin with hyaluronic acid, with retinol A, scrubs on our face, the elements, and a lot of times on body art, the body art is covered. Unless you're in Florida, but most of the time it's covered, so it's protected and it doesn't.
Okay, so this fades quicker mainly because it's on the face and it's what you
you
do to the skin.
So I'm gonna make my first. What I'm doing now is I'm testing your skin.
Okay.
And this is your first
scraping noise. I've heard a lot of people talk about that scraping noise. I'm like,
yeah, it sounds like Velcro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm rubbing the pigment. I like to pack the pigment in so that the pigment dries in, because then I know that it's really going in, you know, because as I've made the slices, it opens up the skin. It's depositing pigment, but not to that extent. Because you had that space there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the front will be more work on that
more,
one. Because,
more stroke look. Yeah.
Because you should never give a teenager tweezers. Parents, don't let your kids tweeze.
Grow up to be tweezers.
Yeah.
I just love this job.
You can tell. You can tell you do.
Yeah.
You really can. Which I think makes it, because I mean, this isn't the most pleasant
no, it's
of
not.
experiences
It's like...
in the world. You know what I mean? Like you're getting like, you know, little teeny tiny needles scraping at your eyebrows and
exactly.
then dye put in them. So having somebody with a great attitude and a great personality is like definitely helpful. It makes the whole experience much more pleasant.
Yeah. Give you some numbing.
I appreciate that.
Give her some numbing, Donna.
I definitely still felt it though.
Of course.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of reviews like, you don't feel anything. It's completely numb. Yeah. They don't, but I did. Well, I mean, it's not like, you know, unbearable pain or anything.
No.
It's like, I definitely feel it.
Yeah, definitely.
I think after doing this though, I've been filming myself like this for so long, I'm like, I gotta get my neck done or something. Because I'm like, this is a bad angle for me. You gotta do what you gotta do for the brows.
That color on your side here, let me get that off.
That's some contouring gone wrong here. That's what's gonna happen, permanent contouring, that's what we need. I need permanent cheekbones. Okay, what's the saying? Again?
What's the difference between a good perfectionist and a perfectionist? A good perfectionist knows when to stop.
Yes. That is a quote to live by right there.
Donna Henderson.
That's Donna Henderson, yes. That's going to go on Instagram later. So you said they lighten by 30%?
Yep.
Okay.
They lighten by 30%.
That's after they get darker.
Yep.
Because they get like
they
darker
bloom
temporarily, yeah.
Yep.
Because you said a typical appointment lasts about 3 hours.
Yep. And then the touch-up is maybe 2.
What shade you said you were using? You said you were using latte, right?
This I think it is latte.
Yeah.
Latte. Yep.
Yeah. We'd like it a latte.
We like You gotta remember that one.
Yeah.
We like it a latte.
We like it a latte. Well,
let me take that.
The cap kind of takes away from the whole look here, which is interesting. I'm like a lunch lady right now.
You're like you
Especially because my hair is silver too, and I've got this hat on and stuff. I look like I should be serving people lunch.
I need. Oh, she's gonna.
Are you gonna do something else?
You're gonna sit right there. I've got to.
I'm gonna sit here. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm looking at the front,
I'm taking back that perfectionism statement. Like, perfectionism knows when to stop.
But I'm not stopped. I know when to stop.
You know when to stop.
But,
it's not time yet. It's not the time yet.
No, it's not the time.
All right. Gotta keep the lunch lady hat on for a few more minutes.
It's because these are the hairs that tries a man's soul. No.
Okay, don't make me laugh when you've got needles.
You're probably in shock because you're seeing brow hair and it's in more than what it was.
Right.
So that's a shock.
Yeah,
And
that's definitely
that's going to be the biggest thing
for me to
you to get used to.
Yeah. So we're not done because we're dippy.
Because we're dippy.
We're a little dippy. We're a little dippy.
I need to put some numbing on you. I can't do this without that. Yeah. Poor thing.
Well, you could, but it wouldn't be very fun.
But it's not good.
Yeah.
And I think that this side would be okay.
Okay. I know. I was just afraid that if you did this one, then the other one would look.
It's like that, you know.
It's like when you're cutting hair, and it's like you've got one side, and you're like, oh, I'll take a little bit up here, and then you're like, oh, now I got to take a little bit more on the other side.
And then the next thing you know, you've got a pixie.
Right. And we don't want that.
We don't want a pixie on this.
No pixie cut. No. So but eventually my whole face would be eyebrow, and you'd be like, I have arches in my brows. Hey guys, it looks scary. Okay. Today is actually day 2. If you want to see my brows, Donna gave me like a little glass bottle with like a roller ball with extra virgin grapeseed oil and vitamin E. And she told me to put that on twice a day for the first few days. So I've been doing that. So I keep looking at my brows going, God, they look oily. And then I'm like, oh, that's because I have oil on them. Duh. I don't have makeup on today because I'm going to get a lash lift today, which will be in a separate video, which I will link to this one. So yeah, I can't have makeup on for that. And plus I also kind of want to go a few days because I can't get my brows wet for 3 days. I'm going to try to go makeup free. I'm still going to kind of like wash around them, so I'm cleaning my face, but I don't want to have to like go in with like makeup remover and stuff like that. Just figure if I can go a few days without makeup, be better off. I mean, I'm so obsessed with the fact that I actually have arches. Like, I just have always wanted like that like sexy arch in my eyebrow. They're gonna take a little getting used to. I don't think I mentioned this earlier. When I was young, which was many years ago, when I was younger, when I was a teenager, the way they would tell you to shape your eyebrows was to like line up a pencil with like the inside of your nose and like the corner of your eye. So I would take out like that whole section there. Like, can you see that? Like this whole section in here. So I would just tweeze the heck out of them. And I had a unibrow when I was like young. So yeah, I would just get rid of all that stuff. So my eyebrows were starting way far back. And I feel like the thing now they tell everyone to do is to go straight up and down from your nose. So I have not had my eyebrows this close together in a long time. And I think because like they haven't settled yet, like it's still really dramatic, and I don't think they've gotten darker yet. I think that's supposed to happen like tomorrow. It's gonna take some getting used to, is all I'm saying. And it's not supposed to, I think, look like it's going to look until like a week to 2 weeks into the process. So I think the fact that like I don't have any makeup on today is making me feel like they're like really dramatic, like almost like I just tattooed on resting bitch face or something. I don't know, but yeah, I'm super into them. So yeah, I just wanted to check in with you and let you know that this is what they look like on day 2. And yeah, I will try to keep you guys updated throughout the process. It's been a really stressful day, so I think the biggest issue, the sunlight is driving me crazy. My instinct when I'm stressed is like, I rub my temples because I'm like, I hold a lot of tension like behind my eyes and like in my forehead and stuff. So like I kind of want to be like and I'm trying to like remind myself to not touch it. They don't hurt or anything. Yesterday I could kind of feel that like something had been done to them. Like today I keep forgetting, which is like a good thing, but it's also bad because being able to feel them was what was keeping me from touching them. So I'm just like, they haven't gotten itchy yet or anything like that. So far so good. I will check in with you a little bit later, let you know how they're going. Hey guys, so it is I should have thought of that before I started filming. I got my brows done on, it's day 2. It's day 2 basically. Or 3. I got my brows done on Wednesday. Today is Friday. So this is the day 2 of me not getting them wet. wow. It's been a long week. Yeah, I wanted to show you my Olivia Newton-John sweatband. I actually stole this from my mom. So I'm gonna get physical. I actually did my workout this morning and I wore this. Luckily I work out from home so I don't look like too much of an idiot. Well, I look like an idiot, but not in front of anyone other than my parents who don't care. And I'm actually gonna go out for a walk, so I'm gonna wear this, but I'm gonna wear a visor over it to protect my face from the sun and also to support the Red Sox. Actually, ironically, my dad used to tell me that the B on his Red Sox hat stood for Blodgett, my last name. And I was gullible enough to believe him. I was like, wow, everybody really loves us. They keep wearing these hats everywhere. Yeah, I was a gullible child. Anyway, so I don't really know if my brows have changed all that much. They still seem to be about the same. They don't seem to be getting like a ton darker. I'll see how it goes today. I'm still not getting them wet. Trying to minimize my sweating. I'm not wearing any makeup. I'm gonna try to go the weekend without makeup. That's my goal, just so that I don't accidentally do anything to my brows. So luckily I have no life, so I can easily spend a weekend with no makeup on. There you go. I'll give you guys an update tomorrow, let you know how my brows are hanging in. Hey guys, so today is day 5. It's Monday, so I make it day 5. Yesterday was day 4. I can do math, what do you know? I'm smarter than I look. Yeah, so yesterday was day 4, it was Sunday, and I didn't actually pick up the camera, but I did wash my hair, so my brows did get wet. I tried not to rub them at all, but I did just try to like get them a little wet, and I don't know, they're super patchy right now. I'm hoping that this is normal. I've kind of like done some Google searches and seems like it might be, but this is a lot patchier than I was expecting. So I'm trying to stay hopeful that they're actually going to eventually settle and turn out right. But the problem is I'm not supposed to wear any brow makeup for 2 weeks, and this is making me a little nervous because I feel like I don't really want to go out with them this patchy, but luckily today's a holiday, so I don't actually have to go anywhere. But yeah, I have to go places tomorrow, so yeah, we'll see how they do tomorrow, but I'm a little nervous, but I'm trying to stay positive. So we'll see how this goes. Hey guys, so today is Tuesday, and so this would be day, I have to count in my head, it would be day 6. And my brows are looking so much better. Oh my god, yesterday they were driving me crazy because like they felt crunchy every time I moved my face and stuff. It was really, really freaky. And I just wasn't sure, and I kept Googling like what was supposed to happen, and it looked like what was happening was supposed to happen, but I was still really nervous. And I went back and read the aftercare instructions. They actually did say in the aftercare instructions that like yesterday was about the day that the color would start flaking off and it would look much more faded, and that did happen. I did not pick them. I did not. They're very, very careful to instruct you not to pick at your scabs. That sounds so gross. I can't believe I just said pick at your scabs on YouTube. But yeah, I did not pick, but I did actually kind of like go on with some warm water, and I just kind of tried to wash them, and there were like a lot of them were kind of getting like caught in my actual brow hairs that are there, so I kind of like gently tried to whisk those away. I didn't like pull or aggravate anything. It was basically just to kind of like, because I actually have to see people today. I didn't want my eyebrows to be like crusting off in public, so I think this one is looking really good. Like I'm like really floored by how well this one looks. This one is, I mean, this eyebrow itself, there's actually still a little bit of scabbing and caught in the hairs, so the hairs don't look quite as smooth. But this one, I feel like the color pigment, especially in the front, didn't take as well. From a distance, I think they're okay, but up close, you can definitely tell that this one is not as nice as this one. I still love the shape. This one is definitely more patchy, but I'm gonna see how it goes, like, you know, after I clean this up enough so that it actually is more normal, and I don't even know what that means, but I'm running out today to an appointment, but then I have to put makeup on for the first time all weekend because I have a comedy show tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna see how this goes putting makeup on, and so I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, so pardon the AC noise, but it is hot like you would not believe today. I don't know, it was like 50 degrees yesterday and it's 90 degrees today. I can't, New England is like, I can't. Put some makeup on. I tried to kind of just completely avoid my brows, and again, I think this one is looking a little sad. Yeah, I mean, it's shaded, so I feel like from far away, I'm okay. Up close, it's a little sad. They say it takes at least a week to 2 weeks for them to really like settle. Tomorrow will be officially a week. I actually just recently got my eyebrows microbladed. Like, my eyebrows weren't like, they weren't terrible before. They just weren't even. Like, your eyebrows should be like, they say sisters, not twins. I remember more like sisters who have been separated at birth. Hey guys, so today has officially been 2 weeks since I've had my brows microbladed. Yeah, this is what they're looking like. I have not done anything to them. I kind of need to tweeze and maybe trim some of the long hairs. I definitely think this brow looks a little bit more natural, save for that annoying little hair that keeps sticking downward. This one looks a little bit less natural, but I will say I've told a couple people that I did this and they've looked at my brows and been like, I didn't notice anything. And I love the shape of them. I'm not someone who tends to wear a lot of brow makeup, but I did kind of like that my brows just sort of like, if I just brushed them, they were good to go for most of the time. Now, I was not supposed to wear brow makeup for 2 weeks, which I didn't, but I definitely felt like in the process, they were patchy enough so that I kind of felt like I wanted to a few times, but I didn't. It's mainly just because, you know, you don't want there to be any kind of contamination while your brows are healing. You don't want to cause infection or anything like that. So it's really just a safety situation. Now, if I were to go out and go like all out with my makeup, I probably would just sort of like pencil in my brows a little bit, but I think it would be a lot easier because I now have the shape that I like in my brows. So I think doing them would be a lot easier and I think they would look a lot nicer. So I'm supposed to go in 8 weeks from when I had it done, which since this is 2 weeks later, in 6 weeks I go back for my touch-up. I just did math pretty quickly there. I want bonus points for that. So yeah, I'm supposed to go for my touch-up. So if you guys would like me to take you along on that journey, so you guys get to see the process of the touch-up and stuff, just give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I'll take you along with me for the touch-up part. Overall, I think my final thoughts on microblading, am I glad that I did it? Yes, I am super glad that I did it. If you are someone who is really self-conscious about your brows, you want more shape, you want to be more natural, I definitely recommend looking into it. As much as it's not something that I think I would have gone to seek out on my own, I am super happy that I had it done and then I got to experience it and I got to share it with you guys. So yeah, I'm loving it, I gotta say. I mean, I definitely was a little scared and not totally prepared for the actual like patchy flaking off stage, but once that stage was over, things got a lot smoother and the road was a lot smoother. So if you guys have any questions about microblading or anything, let me know, leave them in the comment section below. If I don't have the answer, I will definitely find the answer for you, because yeah, if you guys are going to experience this, I mean, it's a pretty involved procedure, so you definitely want to know all your information and you want to make sure you go to somebody who knows what they're doing and is safe, because that is the most important thing. You are actually cutting your skin. There is blood, there is pain. It's definitely something that's involved enough that you want to make sure that you're doing it safely and you are working with somebody who knows how to perform it safely. Yeah, any questions, let me know, leave in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. A while back, I was suffering from anxiety and depression, and I truly believe that beauty and makeup saved my life. And I believe it can save yours too. So if you want to be an everyday starlet, be sure you hit that subscribe button. You can follow me on all my social media channels. Links will all be in the description box below, along with a link to Brows Inc., where you can get your brows microbladed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time.